What's up, world? It's your girl, Felicity Brown, host of this All Say It Then podcast. Yo, this is the podcast that may just motivate your day. So make sure you turn me up while I break the bullshit down. Hi, guys. This is your hostess with the mostest opinion, Felicity Brown. And I want to welcome you guys to our very fourth episode of this All Say It Then podcast. Yo, today we're going to talk about a self-esteem builder, letting go of people who bring negativity in your life. We're also going to talk about Gucci new BLACKFACE mask that they released. And we're also going to talk about Floyd Mayweather saying he's still standing with the brand. Yo, let's jump into this podcast. Diva. Oh, okay, you're not going to say it? I'll say it then. Okay, so one of the messages I want to talk to you guys today about is self-esteem building comes from within. Okay, guys? Self-esteem doesn't have anything to do with your appearance on the outside. A lot of people believe that they got to be physically fit in order to feel better about themselves. They believe they have to have the best hairstyle to feel better about themselves. They have to have the best clothes in order to feel better about themselves. That is not the case. Self-esteem comes from within. Once you can change your inside, how you feel on the inside, you will feel like you look better on the outside. Keep people out your life. Distance your people, I should better say, away from people who make you feel less. If you have someone that's always comparing you to somebody else, that kind of thing tears you down. But you may feel because they're a long-term friend or they're a close family member that is okay. That's just how they are. That's wrong. No one should ever compare you to someone else in order to bring you down. Those people you need to distance yourself from. If you're not where they want you to be, all you got to do is tell them, I'm going to get to where I need to be, where you feel you need to be, not where they feel you should be. Believe in you. Take pride in yourself. If you got somebody that's always pointing out your flaws, distance yourself from that person. It's not good for you. Because then you'll stay up all night thinking about how am I going to do this and how I'm going to do that. You already know you're in a bad situation, that you need maybe more money. You need more time in the day. Things that need to happen. You don't need somebody constantly reminding you of that. If that ain't your wife, that ain't your husband, and y'all not talking about improving together, you shouldn't be talking to them about your problems, because people will bring you down. Distance yourself from people who will hurt your self-esteem. And I don't mean they don't have to be somebody that's telling you you ugly. That's not what I mean. It could be somebody that's telling you you're not good enough. It could be somebody telling you you should be here. So-and-so was doing this with their life. Distance yourself from those people. Everybody has those people in their life. Distance yourself from those people. I didn't say completely cut those people off, because they may have been a friend. They may not know that they're hurting you. They may not know. Because if you already feel bad about a situation, you don't need nobody else telling you that you're wrong. That kind of thing hurts your self-esteem. So when you get a few dollars, you go buy the nicest clothes you can find. You go to the gym and you go hard. Physical appearance is not going to change how you feel about yourself. What's going to change about how you feel about yourself if you believe in yourself and if you distance yourself from people who aren't good for you. And before you distance yourself from those people, tell those people how you feel. Tell them, I don't no longer want you to compare me to someone else. I don't want you to bring me down about something I already feel bad about. And if they can't do that, let them walk. Because it's going to hurt you. When I say self-esteem, I'm not talking about people telling you you're not cool, you don't have a lot of friends, no one likes you. I'm not talking about that petty elementary school BS. I'm talking about people who know you're going through a struggle and turn around and tell you so-and-so doing better than you. For a lot of people, that can be your parents. For a lot of people, that can be your grandparents. That can be your aunts and uncles. Because they see what someone else up the street kid is doing and want you to do better than that. If they doing that, they turn around and do it. You don't have to do it. So-and-so got a job making $100K. Well, you need to go down there and make $100K. Don't worry about what I'm doing. I may not be where I want to be right now, but I will get there. With or without you on this bus. That's all you got to say. Distance yourself from people. Because then on the outside, you will suffer because you don't feel good. Your shirt got a hole in it. Your shirt got stains on it. You're not going to care it's there because you already don't feel good on the inside. That's why they say when you feel good on the inside, it shines through. Like a woman when she's pregnant, she glows because she feels good on the inside. She's pregnant, excited. She's glowing on the outside, people say. You can be a man. You feel bad on the inside. You don't care your shoe got a hole in it. You don't care your pants is ripped up and it ain't the style of that pants. You don't care your shirt got grease stains on it. It got holes on it. Mold can be growing up your ass. You're not going to care because you don't feel good on the inside. Growth starts from within and it will shine through. Because see, if you feel good, you got that confidence in yourself, you ain't going to put that shirt on that's dirty. You ain't going to wear them shoes that's busted because you got more self-esteem. You know the world should be looking at you and what your next move is. So you're going to make sure you walk right. You're not going to come out half-stepping, as we say it. Because you already know you're worthy. Because you already feel good on the inside. It's not about going to the gym. It's not about buying fancy clothes. You have to feel good on the inside. And it will shine through. You will be glowing too. Like a pregnant woman. People will feel your energy when they walk into the room. That's why people feel they can say things to certain people that they wouldn't try somewhere else. Because they feel your energy that you give off. Like a job that know you're supposed to get off at a certain time. They feel they can ask a certain person, hey, can you stay over? Because they know you'll do it. But they not going to ask so-and-so who said he got something to do. I ain't doing that. Even if they know whether or not they have something to do, they're not going to approach them because they already feel their energy. You give off an energy. That energy you give off is based on how you feel. If you feel like you're not good enough, you walk into the room, people already feel like that dude ain't much. Because you feel that way. That's the energy you get off. You walk inside that room and you feel like you the top cat. Trust me, people will look at you like, well, what he doing? Or what she doing? What they on? They must be got a good job. You come in here clean, top to bottom. You carry yourself with dignity. You talk with dignity. I ain't say talk with cockiness. I said with dignity. You want your respect. That's an energy you give off. And if you got somebody that's hurting your energy, distance yourself from those people. Because every time an opportunity comes in front of you, you may not take it because you don't believe in yourself. A management's position may come up at your job. You may not think you're good enough for that position because you always have someone beating you down, telling you you're not good enough. So you may not even attempt to put your name on the board. Distance yourself from those people. Because when you're around people who are bringing you down all the time, that hurts your self-esteem, it hurts your energy, and then you no longer care about yourself. And it may be hard because it may be someone you've known your whole life. But it's been a toxic relationship your whole life. You may not have known, but people are actually supposed to respect you. I've seen situations where somebody will curse you out, head to toe, up and down, curse you, tell you anything they want to tell you, turn around, take you to lunch, never apologize for disrespecting you. That's not okay. If you're in that kind of situation, you need to change that today. Because you should demand your respect. That kind of thing, when somebody disrespecting you and they don't even feel you worthy enough to apologize, or I came at you the wrong way, or admit that they was wrong, you need to walk away from that situation. That's toxic. That hurts your self-esteem. It hurts your energy. And you don't take pride in yourself because you'll feel like you're not worthy. What I'm trying to explain to you guys today is it doesn't matter what you do on the outside. You have to fix the inside, because once you fix the inside, that light, that brightness, that energy will shine through. But in order to fix the inside, you got to fix the way you think, and you got to fix the way you let people treat you. Because the way people treat you does change how you feel about yourself. The way you think does make you change things about yourself. You may not even notice it. You may not even notice it. Like, let me talk about something. The show Extreme Hoarders. These people on this show, I watched it a few times. They hold on to clothes. They hold on to papers. Some of them hold on to garbage. Some of them hold on to antiques. Some of them just hold on to stuff to the point where the state is stepping in and saying, if you don't get rid of this stuff, we're going to put you out. These people are holding on to these things because they've lost something and they're trying to fill a void in their life. They've lost a person. They've lost a relationship. So they're holding on to these things even though they know it's bad for them. They just can't let it go. They just can't let it go. And where I'm going with this is, you may not take how you look seriously sometimes, or you may not take how you living seriously sometimes, because you're trying to fill a hole in yourself. That hole may be created by you letting people walk on you and tell you things that they shouldn't. So you feel like, if I had better clothes, everybody would respect me. If I looked a certain way, everybody would respect me. If I worked out and I was fit, I had the flat stomach, everybody would respect me. So you fill it with looking at videos and getting on the internet. The only way to fill that hole is by to build your self-esteem, to change your mindset, and distance yourself from those people who are negatively affecting your mindset. Because we all want to shine, baby. Shine. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Okay. What the fudge, America? Or should I say, what the Floyd Mayweather? So we all have seen Gucci new outfit that they promoted with the blackface mask on it, which is highly disrespectful. I feel highly disrespected by that, as well as many other black celebrities and many other black cultural leaders feel disrespected by that. So, Floyd Mayweather, let's talk about the champ for a minute. As 50 Cent called him, the champ. So, Floyd Mayweather went shopping at Gucci. Right before he went in, reporters asked him, so do you feel disrespected by that at all? You know, how do you feel if other members, of the black community, they'll be upset with you seeing you out here spending all this money? His response was, I'm living my life. I'm just doing me. I support everybody. See, I support Floyd Mayweather as a fighter. Ride or die, I support Floyd Mayweather as a fighter. See, I didn't think he was as ignorant, or how 50 Cent was trying to make it like he was less intelligent. I didn't realize how true that was until I saw him make this statement. He said, I'm not a follower. Standing up for yourself when you're being disrespected does not make you a follower. Okay? Maybe you took too many rounds to the head. That does not make you a follower. And again, black culture leaders, please be mindful of your younger viewers that is watching you and what you're saying. By saying this, there's again, little black boy, little black girl watching this, and now they have the mindset that if somebody does something racist to us in our face, we should still go support that brand. That is not okay. It is not okay. I mean, come on. Nobody's stopping you from living your best life. You got more than enough money that you can launch an independent brand of clothing for all people. You're not forced to buy that. But then again, that's his opinion. He feels, I'm living my best life. I'm doing me. I'm happy. I'm rich. But really, money really got a hold of your soul? I mean, come on, man. What the fudge? So, let's stray away from Floyd. Let's talk about us as a people. We need to come together as a people. I support T.I. I support Soulja Boy wants to get his big Gucci tattoo removed. Those men should be applauded because of the fact of you calling them out. You will not be disrespected. These are people who spend hundreds of thousands of dollars, $1 million plus in Gucci. Everybody in the hood, quote unquote, growing up, I want to get Gucci because all the successful people who they look at, all the people in the upscale living divisions, they can afford that. So it became the badge of success when you carrying Gucci bags, when you got on a Gucci sweater, when you wearing Gucci flip-flops. And they blatantly disrespect us. But I had someone tell me a long time ago, they don't make these clothes for us. And I was like, I don't know about that. I like wearing this stuff. It's nice. It's expensive. It feels good on your body. So I'm like, why wouldn't they want to make this fuss? Because I was being naive. I didn't know any better. But you see this stuff happen over and over and over again. When are we going to move forward as a people away from racist antics? They do these things and they laugh at us because we go back in 2 months or in 2 years when they figure we forgot and go buy their products. We have to stop let people disrespect and spit on us. We need to rise up as a people. Stop tolerating that. I even thought about this. I said, Gucci's expensive anyway. So they make it for the high class. So as soon as you get a little bit of money, you figure you got to buy this because you're now the high class. In reality, you don't. Because when you look up these organizations, who are they donating money to? Who is benefiting other than that person who decided to write those letters on that shirt? I mean, we have to be more wiser about how we spend our money. Just because it's expensive does not mean it's the best quality. Just because it's expensive doesn't mean it's made for you. These designer companies keep slapping us in the face, and we keep forgiving it. Racism is real, and it's right in your face. And those people who put these things out here, they do it as a joke. They want to see if you're smart enough to catch the subliminal message. And then you have celebrities and our cultural leaders who get on here. And when I mean by cultural leaders, I mean people who have millions of fan base. That's what I mean by a cultural leader. You are leading the culture. When you have millions of black people following you, you are leading that culture. And they don't have to be black people. Anybody who's in love with trap music, rap music, hip hop. When you have millions of people following you, you are a cultural leader. That means what you're doing, somebody is following. So when we have our culture leaders say it's okay, then our youth turn around and say it must be okay. It is not okay. It is not okay to be disrespected. It is never okay. But as long as you keep on forgiving these people, they're going to keep doing this. Support black businesses. The bad thing about people not wanting to support black businesses, because I agree, there are some black businesses who do not run the business professionally. But that doesn't mean all black businesses are like that, because believe it or not, there are some non-black businesses who also aren't that professional. But we don't group them together. Do we? No, we don't. How many of you may have had a bad experience at a Walmart? Huh? But did that stop you from shopping at all the Walmarts? No, it didn't. Stop grouping black businesses together like that. I'm not dealing with them. Them just a bunch of black people. That's a bad way to be. Because you may have had past experiences with other companies. Stop letting these clothing brands slap you in your face and you turn around and give them money. They don't want your dollars. These are multi-millionaire empires. They don't care if you quit wearing their clothes. And they laugh at you when you go spend your money there. I mean, come on. Where's your self-respect? There's nothing wrong with wanting to live your best life. But make sure you're not disrespecting yourself in the process. Come on. You can live your best life, but make sure you're not disrespecting you. You're not disrespecting your mother, your father, your ancestors. Make sure when you get your money and you invest your hard-earned money into something, make sure it's not somebody that's spitting on your people. Your people. Because as long as we keep supporting this kind of stuff is going to keep happening. Accidents do happen. They do. Accidents happen. But how many accidents are going to keep happening before you realize that's enough? I've launched my own line of clothing. It's not a big line of clothing. Noble Eye Apparel. I've launched my own clothing. And no, it's not top of the line, expensive, millions of people following it. No. But it's a step in the right direction. You can be launching your own clothing with the money you invest in someone who don't care about you. Huh? Think about it. Before I go spend $1,000 on designer, I'm going to make sure that I already got myself set. For years, for decades, Black people, minority people will spend their last dime to get that new Gucci, to get a Gucci belt. And look how Gucci repay you. What you going to do about that moving forward? Let's see where your pride and your self-respect is at now. Huh? Or these brands really got a leash around your neck, or they done brainwash you, or you're not intelligent enough to see over what they set in front of you. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Okay, guys, we've made it to the end of our very fourth episode of this All Say It Then podcast. I want to thank you guys so much for listening and supporting this podcast. It really means a lot to me. If you feel the message that was shared here today need to be shared with your family and friends, please share this podcast on all social media outlets. Also, if you're listening to me on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, any of the main streaming services, please comment on this podcast and leave me a review. It is very important, guys. Again, thank you so much for supporting. And until next week, Diva.
The podcast you just heard was made using Anchor.